Hi everyone! Today's video is going to be basically me just showing you how I place my IVs. It's not perfect, it's not pretty. There's definitely some errors. You'll probably see some bruises on my arms. I'm not sure exactly what was in frame or out of frame because I was trying to pay attention to what I was doing. But anyways, if you're interested in seeing that, it's going to start right now. My name's Olivia. I was born with a rare genetic condition.
We're losing the battle.
My suffering does not define me. With every battle I face, I am made stronger through faith. And free! This video is not a how-to or intended to be taken as advice. Warning, this video does contain a needle and blood. Initially, when I started this video, I realized I had forgotten to press the record button, so that's why the white cap is already open. So, after opening my white cap, I attach it to the end of the tubing and I prime my needle. The reason I do this is because since I'm only doing the IV with one hand, this just makes it much easier, even though it is a closed catheter system and I can just place the IV without priming it. This is just easier for me. By the way, some parts of this video are going to be sped up, and that's simply for the sake of time and because I want y'all to see the entire process, and I can do that by just speeding up the clip because there's not always something to say in every part of the clip. After priming my needle and tubing, I clamp off the line and I take these two pieces and slide them back and forth to make sure everything is working properly before I actually pierce my skin with the needle to place the IV. I like to use a hair tie as a light tourniquet, and then I will go back and use the blue tourniquet that is sitting on my lap. Using a hair tie just helps me identify and locate the best vein that I should use. And then I just set the needle aside. This next step is very, very important to me because I already had sepsis twice. It is very dangerous, it's life-threatening, and I just want to be extra careful. I'm going to open up the package of ChloraPrep and I'm going to take one of the swabs and I'm going to wipe all over my arm, the area where I will be placing the IV at, and all of the area around it, just to be extra careful. After going absolutely crazy with that ChloraPrep and saturating my entire arm, then I'm going to take this blue tourniquet and wrap it around my arm. This is to hold all the blood in my blood vessels to pump up that vein so that I can place the IV. As I'm sure most of you can imagine, placing an IV on yourself is not very easy, mostly because I have to use one arm to do it. This part is particularly hard, and that's getting the right angle and stabilizing the vessel that I'm placing the IV into, because really you need two hands to stabilize the vessel and the other one to place the IV. Even though I say you need two hands to place an IV, I have managed to do it with one. I just use one part of my hand to pull the skin back and kind of stabilize the vessel that way, and I hold it there with one part of my hand, use my other part of my hand, my fingers, to place the IV. But as you will see in this clip, it is not perfect. There is a little mistake made in this clip, but it's nothing serious. I just wanted to make sure I had the proper angle before following through with placing the IV. That way my vein is way less likely to blow. As you will see, once I get a flash, then I proceed with pushing the needle in just a bit further until I know that the catheter tip is fully in there, and then I just advance the catheter, holding the needle steady. After I have fully advanced the catheter, then I remove the needle, I flush it, clamp it, and apply the dressing. That's it. I hope y'all enjoyed. Yeah, so that's how I place my IV. Please know that this is not a how-to video at all. It's just me showing you how I place my IVs, and yeah, I've been trying to capture that for a long time, but like I said before, I don't want to put any misinformation out there, or basically, I I don't want other people to copy me if I'm not doing things correctly, and I have no control as to whether or not people are going to use the video as a how-to, because it's not intended for that at all. Like I said, it's just me showing you how I place my IVs. And so I wanted to show the best video of it so that people do use it for other reasons that it's not intended for. I wanted to make sure that other people were safe. Now I'm going to give a brief update and show y'all some other supplies that I have just received. Doing these IVs is very stressful because most times my IVs are lucky to last for one IV, let alone a full week. And that's typically how long an IV is good for, as long as it's flushed every day. Like, I think they're supposed to be flushed like 2 times a day, just to make sure that no clots form, because it is a very, very short tube that goes in the vein, so it's very easy to get a clot in the peripheral IVs. My veins blow super easy because of EDS, so why the IVs have not been working out too great. I've been going through so many needles and even infusion bags. Like if I start one and I can't find another good vein, or I'm too tired to place another IV, then I have to trash the infusion because it can't just sit out for, like, say the next day. If I can place an IV the next day, it's not safe to use the same infusion that I used the day before. So as of right now, my potassium levels are doing good, but they were not, and I've been doing good because my doctor had to send me out basically my same infusions, but with a ton of extra potassium. Not a ton of extra potassium, but like extra potassium, because my potassium was dropping and dropping and dropping, and very difficult to keep it up. So doctors wanted me to do these, basically my same infusions with potassium added. I think I already said that, but yeah, this has been helping a lot. So I've been just going back and forth between my regular infusions and these, doing every other infusion like that, because, well, one, potassium hurts so bad, and that's one of the biggest reasons I really miss my port, because when I have my port, I literally don't feel it at all. But potassium going through your veins, you don't have a port and it's just a regular peripheral IV, it feels like somebody's pouring acid into your veins. That's the best way I can describe the pain. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of these. I got more IV, closed catheter IVs, and just my other regular supplies, some more IV tubing. There's like IV starter kits in here. So this is the thing. Yeah, I'm wearing Christmas socks. Also, if y'all saw my other videos, I'm probably wearing the same sweater in those as well, but I promise I'm washing it. It's just my favorite sweater. Anyways, so this is the box of supplies I got. It's super full. These are the IV starter kits. They just come with a tourniquet, dressing, tape, and a thing to sterilize the area where I'm placing the IV. Oh, so I had my appointment with my doctor about getting a new port, and he's on board with it. My GI doctor sent him out some documents from my recent appointment with him saying why it's medically necessary. Also, I cannot keep up with these peripheral IVs forever. It's just a pain. And now I'm just waiting on my doctor to speak with infectious disease, and I don't know, I have to wait for what infectious disease has to say. But I'm supposed to have my procedure on Monday. It is now Tuesday. Also, it's the 30th of March, and yeah, on the 28th, so on Monday. Oh, technically, yeah, it's the 30th, but for me it's like Tuesday because it's super, super late at night and I haven't gone to sleep yet. But anyways, basically it's Tuesday for me, and yesterday, Monday, I was supposed to have my procedure to get my heart checked for the blood clot vegetation in my heart, whatever it's called, sits in the superior vena cava extending into my right atrium. I was supposed to go get that checked out yesterday. Really, I was supposed to get it checked out 2 weeks after I got discharged from the hospital back in December. But because of COVID, everything got shut down, and so I have to reschedule my appointment. I missed it because I've not been sleeping too well. Once I get that rescheduled, then I'll have that procedure to check on my heart, and then I really, really, really hate being on this birth control to control menstrual cycles so that I don't need another blood transfusion, or so that no more cysts form on my ovaries, because I just have to be on birth control for that. And I really hate it because my skin, you probably can't tell now because it's doing a lot better. It's had its days, good and bad, and on the bad days, it's pretty bad. I get acne all over my face, and it's been kind of frustrating because it's painful, and it obviously is annoying for cosmetic reasons. I have to go back in to get another shot. It's also been really messing with my mood. I was getting really depressed, and I've also been having PTSD. I don't know if I'll ever be ready to talk about that, but I just haven't been able to sleep because of the birth control and the PTSD. Because of the PTSD, I had to take the semester off so that I could heal mentally, and that's been really, really hard because I was actually supposed to graduate this May, and I was super excited to be the first in my family to get a college degree, and I just had to take the semester off, and it hurts. It's hard to think about, and I really am having a hard time healing mentally. If y'all could pray for me about that, then that would be awesome, because it's been super hard. But yeah, I don't know, just trying to work and stay busy when I'm not going through the process of healing with the PTSD, then I'm working to keep myself busy and not try to process it while I'm working, because that's not a good time to process trauma. But yeah, Skittles has gotten a lot better. He's gained a ton of weight. By the way, if you don't know who Skittles is my sugar glider. He had surgery back in February. And yeah, he's been doing very good. I think that's about it, though. I think that's it. Oh, I wanted to thank all of you for subscribing, and welcome all of you welcome all of you who are new to my channel. Sorry, I took my night meds and I'm so sleepy. But yeah, welcome, and thank you for subscribing. If you aren't yet subscribed, then hit that subscribe button if you enjoy my videos. Also, you can receive notifications when I upload new videos just by hitting that bell notification sign. And yeah, if you enjoy a video of mine, make sure you hit that like button. It'll help me out. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you all for watching. I love you all so much. Bye!